Here he is, Captain Morgan. Except we can't drive a boat. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm RJ. This one's going up on a Friday. I got a trippy one for you today. We're going to look at 5 abandoned secret locations here in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, some of these are very well hidden. You may have found them, but Rockstar never really used them. I don't know if they're unfinished, or maybe the game was supposed to be even bigger. But the first one can be found right here underneath this dock in Saint Denis. You just have to jump into this disgusting water to get there. Do me a huge favor, hit the like button. It really helps out. And remember, we do have a membership, the Trippy Club. We're going to have a Trippy Club meetup soon, so if you want to join up, just hit the join button. It really helps out. So not too much further. Why does Saint Denis always have this yellowish color? You can find this gate, which leads into a secret tunnel, which goes underneath the city. I'm surprised that Rockstar never really used this in a big way during the storyline. It seems like something that would be used for smuggling. You bring something illegal in through the boats, then through the tunnel, put it right on the train, and you can pretty much get it anywhere throughout the game. Let me know what you guys think. I found this place by complete accident, and I thought maybe there was going to be a mission, maybe even one of the final missions in the game would have us going through the tunnel. Instead, it goes practically unused. I have one more question about the hidden tunnel. Will our horse go inside? No. That would have made for a good getaway. Let's move on to the second location, but only John can get there. So we're out here in tall trees, not far from Aurora Basin. It might seem like the middle of nowhere, but it's actually home to one of the most infamous hidden treasure locations from Red Dead Redemption 1, called Nakoti Rock. This is supposed to be a path. It kind of sidewinds all the way up to the top of the mountain, making it to a bear cave. That's where you can find the hidden treasure. But there's a second cave in Nakoti Rock that becomes the secret hideout of Dutch van der Linde. You can find his bedroom and everything. I'll show you that in a moment. But the path is meant to go right around here. If you can make it to the top in Red Dead Redemption 2, it'll even say Nakoti Rock. So it's in the game. And one time I had to go all the way around and drop down from the top, kind of going out of bounds, making it to Nakoti Rock, so I can show you that. You can actually get there. And like I said, it does say Nakoti Rock. I believe Rockstar was going to put the cave in Red Dead Redemption 2, but it looks like this area has been abandoned. Kachine is on the map as well, which is a hideout, but there's nothing there. It has definitely been abandoned. So we can't make it to the top, but I can show you Nakoti Rock, shown on the map in Red Dead Redemption 2. First, let's take a look at why it's so epic within Red Dead Redemption 1. So does the location look familiar? A lot more snow, and we do have a grizzly bear coming right for us. You're on your own, pal. So let's head up. This time we do have the path. With Red Dead Redemption 1 being in the future, it makes sense for the path to be here, but the caves being completely missing from Red Dead 2 leads me to believe that they were meant to be in that game. Plus, there's a lot more snow here. Must have been a blizzard. So we're going to go all the way to the top to find the bear cave. Hopefully no bear. But the second cave is even bigger. That is where you can find Dutch's bedroom. So if you go in, you can find a chest. There's supposed to be a treasure location right here once you find the map. And a lot of bones. The stars are out. Let's move to the second cave on the back side of Nakoti Rock. Check out the view from the top of the cave. You can see another cave right across the way that is also not in Red Dead Redemption 2. There must have been an earthquake to create them. Either that or Rockstar just didn't finish them. So let's head down. There it is. Dutch's bachelor pad. Molly would have loved it. He's got a typewriter, plenty of bookcases. He's got a pretty good collection. Here's his chair right next to the fire. And right through here is where the magic goes down. Dutch's bedroom. He's got a chest. You think there's anything in it? $21. This is where Dutch van der Linde gets his deluxe baths in Red Dead Redemption 1. So wouldn't it have been cool to visit this location, the future home of Dutch, in Red Dead Redemption 2? Unfortunately, it doesn't exist in that game. But what is here if you get there in RDR 2? I'll show you. So here's the footage when I dropped down from the top. It took me about 2 hours to go all the way around, try to figure out where it was. So I fell down. This right here where I landed is supposed to be the cave. But there is no cave there. It's just kind of wide open. But you could tell it is Nakoti Rock. That is the same location we were at in Red Dead Redemption 1, just with no snow. Looks like it must be summertime. But if you press down on the control pad to bring up the name of the location, it will then say Nakoti Rock. So if you can get here, it will unlock on the map. Interesting that Rockstar has it there. That, I think, is proof that it's been abandoned. There it says Nakoti Rock, tall trees, bring up the map. Nakoti Rock, although we're definitely not supposed to get here. It is clearly abandoned and unfinished. So the third location is in Red Dead Online at the Moonshine Shack. I think this shack was supposed to have 2 rooms that were never added. This is the first one here. It says exit, but we've actually been inside the room to find fishing gear. Could it be that a fishing role was supposed to be an expansion here in Red Dead Online? Now there's another room which is supposed to be straight ahead, right through this wall, right here. So again, I'm going to show them to you in a moment. But instead, Rockstar put moonshine jugs to block the way. There was supposed to be 2 doors going through the wall to add another room to the Moonshine Shack. Huge shout out to Anth Wardle. So they tried to leave the shack, instead walking right through the door, which should be locked. So they found a hidden room. You can find tools. It looks like a tackle box, a long rope, looks like some sort of lantern. And then when they turn around, there's more tools. So is it a clue to a DLC? Maybe just an unused room that Rockstar never got around to using. But it's interesting. If you try it yourself, you can't get in here. But it's happened to me as well. Sometimes you walk right through to find a room. There's another room which is much bigger. So here's footage from Pariah 87. Looks like they used the PC version. They walk through the door into nothingness. It is wide open. We're talking mountains, smoke. There's 2 different doors. They should be blocked by the moonshine. I've seen several different forms of that room. It happened to me as well. But for me, it was pitch black and smoky. For them, it looks like it's wide open. Now they are controlling John, right? So it's in online. John should not be there. They must be using a mod to actually get into the room. But many people have reported it happening just randomly. You'll go to your Moonshine Shack, notice a door that shouldn't be there. You can walk right through. We all know that Red Dead Online was supposed to be much bigger. Perhaps it was supposed to have an expansion at the Moonshine Shack. We're on Mount Hagen for location number 4, back in story mode. The main road is pretty far away, making this side path pretty tricky to find. But if you get all the way to the top, you can find one of the biggest mine shafts in the game. That's what makes it so strange. It's a big cave that goes mostly unused. There's also a shack where you can find a collectible card. But other than that, there's no reason to come up here, at least in story mode. So right here there's a storage with explosives. The mine shaft must have been a work in progress. With all the explosives around, they must have been working on it. And that's why we never came up here. So the mine goes very deep. A lot of stuff to at least explore, but not much to find. There's a cheat code in the cave, but that's pretty much it. There is one mission in Red Dead Redemption 1 where you ride the mine cart, and it makes me think that maybe we were supposed to do that right here. But the game never sends us here. Other than the cheat code, you shouldn't even go into the cave. I wouldn't recommend it. You might get lost. Do we even have the lantern? The electric lantern. It's not bright enough. Kind of makes it look creepy. There's the cheat code. A fool on command. There's nothing else here. Smells like a dead, abominable snowman down there. So there's a lot of dead ends around, but there is one hidden passage right around the corner, which leads you back to the exit. It's a fun place to visit in Red Dead Online, but I think I beat the story mode of Red Dead Redemption 2 twice before even finding the location here on Mount Hagen. It's that far out of the way. You can find the one card in the shack. Other than that, you'll probably never come here at all. Now for the 5th and final location, I do have to show off something in Red Dead Redemption 1, a feature that I believe was cut that was supposed to make a location here in Red Dead Redemption 2 a lot more important. So here's the location that you find in Mexico called Tesoro Azul. Now you come here to feed all the rebels and they tell you to burn it down. So you have to grab fire bottles and light every house on fire. You do this several times throughout the game. So there's a feature where you can light buildings on fire, as you're about to see. Does it remind you of any location from Red Dead Redemption 2? For me, burning down buildings sounds a lot like Limpany. Burn, baby, burn. Now, we actually find out that these guys are the bad guys. We switch up teams because they betray us, and you end up helping out the rebels. But at least here, we burn down the village and then get out of there. Once again, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps out. Also consider subscribing to the channel. So the fifth and final abandoned location gives a whole new meaning to abandoned. The first time you visit Limpany, it has already been destroyed. You never find anybody here. But still, it seems like it's been freshly burnt down. Almost like we should have done it ourselves. You can't find one secret, which is in the sheriff's office. The jail was built from brick, so at least that still stands. But you do have prime real estate, not too far away from Valentine. I think at one point, it was going to be a popular city. Perhaps we would have got in some trouble as the Dutch Vanderland gang and had to burn it down. I think it was a cut feature. Remember in Red Dead Redemption 1, as I showed you, you burned down several villages. Could they have brought it back to be an even better feature? Here in Red Dead Redemption 2, we could have burnt down Limpany and maybe even created some forest fires, as there are some burnt down forests as well. But again, let me know what you think. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't forget, we got a live stream coming up later on tonight. Maybe in the future, a Red Dead Redemption 3. That could be another prequel taking place before the events of Red Dead Redemption 2. We can finally burn down Limpany. I'll catch you in the live stream. Another new video is in the works. Until next time, stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries. And like always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends. Y'all come back now, you hear?